You want to know what I think about Guardiola's time in the Premier League? Mate, it's pretty obvious, ain't it? He's an overrated wanker. He doesn't have Messi and Lewandowski to take care of him and win titles. Okay? Overrated. I love Pep. So no matter what happens in England, I don't care. I love Pep Guardiola. I'm a Barcelona fan. All us Barcelona fans love Mr. Guardiola and what he did for the club. That golden era. But right now, Manchester City are only 7 points off the top. It's not the end of the world. There's still about 18 games to go. So people need to stop being so disrespectful, especially you English media. No, mate. I have to disagree with you there. Okay? Little Messi and Xavi and Iniesta ain't here to bail him out. He can't cut it in the best league in the world. Okay? He's never going to win a title in the EPL. End of story. He's overrated. Okay, hold up right there, mister. All you Guardiola and Barcelona haters need to shut your mouths. By the way, I am at Barca Fangirl 22 on Twitter, and I have over 16,000 followers, might I add. So I think I know a little more about Barcelona and Guardiola than you do. And I'll tell you this right now, he's going to retire at Barcelona, and once he wins more titles with MSN, you haters are going to shut up. Guys, please relax. I, myself, Carlo Valadares, is just going to break down what happened in the post-game Burnley interview. Alright, let's stick to the task at hand. Even though Englishman, I agree with you, man. He's a little bit overrated. But let's get to the video. Alright, so Manchester City held on for all 3 points while down to 10 men against Burnley on Monday. But the talking points around Manchester City right now amongst the whole world football media is revolving around Pep Guardiola's post-match interviews, in particular with BBC and Sky Sports. Here's a snippet.
The sending off, what was your view of the red card for Fernandinho?
You are the journalist, not me.
Concerned that that's his third red card this season? Is there a discipline problem with him?
We'll accept, like I said before. The more team with more ball possession, we have always send-offs. I have to understand the rules here in England. Oh, his fault.
It was his fault?
His fault, yeah. In all around the world. Here not, but okay, I have to understand that.
Guardiola is under pressure, obviously. I, like many others before me, claim that this was going to be the Spaniards' toughest challenge to date, and it's showing. It's showing on the pitch, it's showing off the pitch. However, make no mistake, devoted Barcelona and Bayern fans know that these one-word answers, these obnoxious mutterings, are nothing new. He's done this at Barcelona and at Bayern. But it's easy to forget that, I myself, as a world football fan and one who interacts with other fans of the game, know that historically, most of the news, most of the media, the way they portray and paint Guardiola is that of a perfect manager, a winner, a guy who is this embodiment of a style of play that has won World Cups, that has led Barcelona to plenty of trophies. Yes, but there's also a side to Guardiola that is very moody. This is nothing new. Now, as for the comments, let's dissect them. A lot of people that are claiming that these words are used as a psychological diversion to put the English media's attention to his comments rather than his players, but to me, this type of psychological managerial tactic, this political tactic in which you can use the media against them to put the criticism away from your players, is something that honestly Mourinho likes to do, has done plenty of times in the past, but I'm not saying Guardiola will never or has not ever done something like this. I'm just saying that this is more likely when your team loses or when they're absolutely dismantled at the hands of, a lesser opponent per se. This is a manager that has dealt with far greater internal pressure from the two clubs with greater European history than Manchester City. Let's just be honest here. But the media criticism, the national criticism is far greater. Okay? He has had more internal pressure from his 2 previous jobs than from Manchester City. But to me, the external pressure is far greater. His detractors have long criticized the Spaniard, but now he's underperforming and they can criticize them on their turf. There's something very Brexit about the treatment of Pep during his tenure at Manchester City and in the EPL. To me, the frustration shown in these 2 interviews is the culmination of the external pressure / criticism, City's horrible disciplinary record, which showed its ugly head again against Burnley when Fernandinho was sent off with a red card, and a true frustration with the standard style of play that his City squad is illustrating in front of him. It is a standard that he is not used to at all. So pretty much, I think his comments are sincere. I don't think they're used as a mental diversion, as a media diversion to divert the attention away from his players, from their performance. I think his comments were pretty sincere. So get in the comment section, let me know what you think. Do I think perhaps the diversion is the cherry on top, but in general I do think he's frustrated, and I do think those one-word responses to BBC and to Sky Sports were true, and they came from the heart. Also, I think people look into it a little too much. I don't think there was anything astoundingly rude with what he said to either of the reporters. So yeah, get in the comment section, let me know what you think. Subscribe below to Chess Match on the Pitch, footy news, EPL, Serie A, Bundesliga, La Liga. I have 2 shows, obviously this one, Points of Emphasis, and La Liga Love Affair. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Also, there's a La Liga podcast that I am a part of. It started in September at Sound of La Liga. Follow them, and we'll be doing 2 pods a week on Tuesdays and Fridays. They'll be out Tuesday and Friday, so be on the lookout for that. Again, everything is at my Twitter handle at @C_V_news. Again, this is Carlo Valderez. I've given my part about what I think about Guardiola's recent comments, so let me know what you guys think.